Wow, what a month. So many ups and downs, and it's been an eventful start of the decade to say the least.
Yep, and hopefully the short month of February can bring some more positive memories.
It's crazy how time flies. I remember just anchoring the first show of the year.
And in 4 months, we'll be seniors and have to worry about college apps and actually caring about our future. Crazy. Well, I'm Ian.
I'm Harrison.
Welcome to Show 27.
Next Friday, on Valentine's Day, the Senior Council will be hosting an ice skating social event at the Pasadena Ice Skating Center for all grades. Luckily for the seniors, you guys get to go in for free. If you're an underclassman, it's $5 for admission and $2 for skate rentals. Have fun, Apaches.
As the outbreak of novel coronavirus continues to spread across China, other nations worldwide are also beginning to experience the effects on this illness. Let's head over to Coco for a closer look.
Until Thursday, there are 28,060 confirmed cases of coronavirus in China. The death toll rises to 563 people. The number might be undercounted because hospitals are under strain to test for virus. Some residents of Wuhan say that they have been turned away from hospitals due to the lack of supplies and beds.
因为新型冠状病毒，很多娱乐场所都关门了，然后出门受到限制，街上也毫无烟火气。我现在目前最担忧的就是它。如果发展到大规模的话，可能病毒还会病变。
As the coronavirus spreads internationally, airlines cancel flights to and from China. Countries have declared public health emergencies and announced a temporary travel ban. More than 100,000 Chinese students will not be able to start their university in Australia as a result of this. There are recent reports of people being targets of racist abuse linked to the disease outbreak. After publishing a cartoon of a Chinese flag with the 5 gold stars replaced by the deadly coronavirus, the Danish newspaper rejected China's demand for an apology.
The symptoms of the coronavirus is shortness of breath, cough, possibly runny nose, and a fever, definitely a fever. But you've had to have been out of the United States. If you've done any traveling to some countries that are surrounding China, it's a possibility that you may have the coronavirus. What you can do if you get any symptoms that you think you possibly have the coronavirus is, first of all, hand washing. Make sure you wash your hands, either with soap or with like a Purell gel. The next thing is, if you're coughing, cough in a tissue or in your sleeve. If you're going to be out in public and you are sick, then you can wear a mask. If you're not sick, you don't need to wear a mask. What you need to do is you need to remind people around you to wash their hands and cover their cough.
Doctors are currently in the process of developing a cure, and so far they have seen promising results. But for now, this has been Coco, and back to you guys in the studio.
Struggling on picking out a class list for next year? Found out more about the classes offered here at AHS by coming to the Performing Arts Center for Beyond You. The seminar is on Thursday, February 13th at 6 p.m. and it will help you explore careers and the world beyond the classroom. Not only that, you'll be able to visit different classrooms and ask teachers additional questions. See you there.
For anyone who would like to take a practice SAT or ACT test, the Arcadia High School Counseling Department has partnered up with Compass Education Group to give you just that. The test will take place here at Arcadia High School on Saturday, February 29th from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's $20 for regular admission. However, if you receive reduced lunches, it will be $10. All payments can be made at the ASB office. Good luck, Apaches.
More than 5 months after the impeachment inquiry first began, the Senate has finally come to a conclusion regarding the future of Donald Trump's presidency. Justin's here to wrap up the impeachment trials.
On February 5th, the impeachment trial for President Donald J. Trump finally came to a conclusion. After a series of tense debates, the Senate acquitted the president for charge of abuse of power in a 52-48 vote and obstruction of Congress in a 53-47 vote.
The outcome of the recent impeachment trials was kind of disappointing, but overall not that surprising. I think a lot of us going into it obviously knew that the Senate Republicans weren't going to be able to achieve a 2/3 vote in the Senate, but I think at the end of the day, knowing that the House of Representatives did vote to impeach President Trump, and this will be in history books forever, that his breach of power was recognized and people did try to stop it, is the most important part of this impeachment proceedings.
The impeachment process for Donald Trump began on October 31st, when the House of Representatives began an impeachment inquiry on the president. After a month of hearing debates, the House Judicial Committee voted to charge the president with 2 articles of impeachment. Pelosi then withheld the article of impeachment to give the Senate majority and minority leader time to discuss how the impeachment trial will proceed. More than a month later, the trial finally began on January 21st. The trial hinged over whether or not Donald Trump's decision to withdraw U.S. aid to Ukraine was a pressure Ukraine's president into investigation Joe Biden. After days of heated debate, the Senate finally came to a vote regarding the 2 articles of impeachment against the president.
Donald John Trump, President of the United States, is not guilty as charged in the first article of impeachment. Donald John Trump, President of the United States, is not guilty as charged in the second article of impeachment.
Not only is this historic trial with President Donald Trump being the 3rd president of the United States being impeached, Senator Maya Rome's decision to convict the president of abuse power also makes the first time in U.S. history where a member of the president party has voted to convict the president of one of the article of impeachment.
So Mitt Romney, he has always been considered one of the elder statesmen of the GOP. And the fact that one of the elder statesmen of the GOP would vote to convict the president, it says something. It also denies the president the opportunity to really say that all Republicans were united against this partisan ploy.
APN has been really fortunate to capture this historic event for the Acadia community. For the last time on this topic, this has been Justin reporting for Apache News.
On Wednesday, February 19th from 7 to 8:30 p.m., AF Arcadia Council PTSA and ATA will be sponsoring a Meet the Candidates event for the upcoming school board ballot at the First Avenue Middle School's auditorium. There are 3 seats to be filled with 5 candidates running for the spots. If you aren't able to make it, APN will be live streaming the event with coverage. Make sure to tune in.
The Oscars are right around the corner, but first we would like to provide our favorite films of 2019. Here is our debut of the Apache Film Awards.
Hello and welcome to the 2020 Apache Film Awards. We at APN have nominated some of the best work in films from 2019. One lucky individual or movie will be taking this trophy home. Don't worry, we consider all types of film as cinema. Well, maybe except for that. Without further ado, here are the nominees for Best... The nominees for Best Actor or Actress in a Motion Picture are Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, Adam Driver, Marriage Story, Robert De Niro, The Irishman, Leonardo DiCaprio, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Scarlett Johansson, Marriage Story, and Florence Pugh, Midsommar. And the Apache goes to Joaquin Phoenix, Joker. Hey Joaquin, you may not have won an Oscar, but you won this. Here at APN, we don't just consider the great films of the year, but also the worst and disappointing ones that we had to sit through. Here are the nominees. Terminator Dark Fate, The Lion King, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, Hellboy, It Chapter 2, and Godzilla King of the Monsters. And the Apache goes to The Lion King. Congratulations, you stink. The time has come. We had some amazing movies that came out this year. Here are the nominees for Best Picture. Joker, Marriage Story, The Irishman, Avengers Endgame, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And the Apache goes to Avengers Endgame. Congrats, Marvel. Thank you for joining us. This has been Tharoon. Back to you, anchors.
Gotta say, I loved Endgame, but I think Joker and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood deserves more love.
Nah, man, Endgame is literally the highest grossing film in history.
Well, let's go on a break, and we can figure out which movie is better.
Acadia Educational Foundation and the AHS Counseling Department are hosting a college, job, internship, and volunteer Friday today after school from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. in the North Gym. Meet with college representatives to learn about their schools as well as organizations offering part-time jobs, internships, and volunteer opportunities. Don't miss it.
With communication around the globe being easier than ever, online tutors have been increasing in popularity. If you're interested in becoming a volunteer teacher, the newly formed Princeton Learning Experience may have what you're looking for. McKenna is here to teach us more about this program.
Helping others and getting involved has always been an integral part of being an Apache. PLE, an organization started by some of our classmates, can offer you the opportunity to gain new perspectives and better communication skills. 2 months ago, the Princeton Learning Experience, also known as PLE, was formed as a nonprofit volunteer organization with the purpose of teaching spoken English online to kids in underprivileged areas.
So I actually taught spoken English all throughout my middle school years. It helped me gain lots of valuable skills, such as communicate more clearly. I want to share this opportunity to volunteer with everyone at Arcadia High School.
A one-on-one video chat lesson allows students to receive a more personalized experience with their PLE tutors. This online program also promotes cultural exchange between young students from the US and China. PLE is currently looking for tutors. Some qualifications include being a fluent English speaker, having a solid understanding of spoken Chinese, able to dedicate a minimum of 1 hour on most weeks, and willing to work with students from foreign countries. You get volunteer hours year-round, practice speaking Chinese with native kids, and stay at home, as everything is internet-based. If you're interested, make sure to join their Facebook page and fill out the PLE tutor application. If you want to make a positive change in a student's life, sign up as a Princeton Learning Experience tutor. This has been McKenna. Back to you guys in the studio.
With February in full swing, winter sports are coming to a close on the regular season.
Definitely, but our Apache athletes are still bringing the same intensity as they had at the beginning of the season.
Here's Kamal and Allison to talk more about what went on this week in sports.
You got that right. Our soccer girls and basketball boys have had a jam-packed week.
And we're so excited to update our viewers here on Apache Sports.
While our boys lost 83-76 against Burbank on Tuesday, they knew they had to play hard against CV last night to finish off their season strong. It took a while for our offense to get going, with CV measuring a bit stronger on the defensive side, but halfway through the first they were able to find their rhythm, especially by giving it to senior Zane Hogel, who had a great free throw percentage. However, the Apaches seemed outmatched. They could not stop the Falcons, and the frustration showed, leading to more and more turnovers and widening the score gap. CV was hitting all their shots, and the Apaches unfortunately weren't able to keep up their scoring momentum as they did in the first half, something they've been struggling with all season long. The Apaches fell short 88-54, ending their season at an overall record of 11-14. We're so proud of you boys, and we can't wait to see what you'll do next season.
Girls Varsity Soccer clinched the Pacific League with their game last Friday against Glendale, but with the games on Tuesday and Thursday, they cemented that they're no easy team to go against. Here we have them in studio today to talk more about their upcoming playoff games. Thanks for coming, ladies. Congrats on being the first seed in the Pacific League. So now heading into the CIF playoffs, what is the mindset and preparation going to be as compared to a regular season game?
For the regular season, we had a set number of games that we knew for certain we were going to play. So say you didn't play your best that first time you played a team, you knew you were going to play them again so you could come back with better energy. But going into CIF, it's either you win and you go on, or you lose and that's it for you. So really, we're just playing every game like it's our last.
Teresa, as a team captain, what attributes and morals do you want to invoke onto the underclassmen so that they can take those values into next season?
Well, as Michaela said, we just want to play every game like it's our last. So I just try to tell the freshmen to always work hard, and I don't want them feeling like they regret anything at the end of the season, and I just want them to always put their best foot forward.
Yesterday's game against CV, we were shut out, which has only happened twice this entire season, which ultimately led to our first loss. What caused this, and how does the team plan on stopping it from happening in the playoffs?
Well, since yesterday was our senior night, there's a lot of emotions going into the game, and honestly we lost focus for a few minutes, and within those few minutes CV was able to capitalize on their few opportunities that they had. So going forward into season, to prevent that, we just need to make sure we stay focused 100% of the game.
As it is your senior season, what has been your favorite memory or highlight been while being on the team?
The favorite highlight would have to be for sure when we beat Burbank, securing our place as league champs. And honestly, all the bus rides we had back from games, those were really some of the best memories that I think I'm always going to remember about this team.
How has the support all season been, and in what ways can us fellow Apaches help you guys going into your playoff run?
Well, going into playoffs, we definitely want to see more of the students supporting us, because we hope to go far going into CIF, so it'd be really great if people come out and support it.
Thanks for joining us today, and good luck in the playoffs. Also, special shout out to girls water polo for winning the Pacific League championship. Great job, ladies, and good luck in the CIF playoffs. This has been Kamal and Allison reporting for Apache Sports.
As always, great work, Apaches. And Ian, it's already our third time doing this together. It's been great anchoring with you once again.
Yeah, it's been fun. And if you enjoyed everything you saw today, make sure to check us out on all of our social media platforms listed down below. This has been Ian.
And Harrison. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next Friday, Apaches.